Happy New Year, Devils fans. Hope everything's going fantastic and you're staying warm out there prior to tonight's 6:05 p.m. face-off against the Syracuse Crunch. No morning skate today for the guys. Got back into town about 2 a.m., so getting some rest before tonight's matchup against the Crunch. I did catch up with Devils head coach Coach Kowalsky and asked him, after such a good performance against Charlotte, that 6-2 win on Wednesday after Christmas, what happened last night?
You know what? I didn't think we skated well enough early, and then I thought towards the end of the second period we started to find our legs a little bit. But then after that, they took over the game. Might be the right word, but their speed, their tenacity on the puck, their support on the puck was just way better than ours, and we didn't have a response for it.
Tonight, though, against Syracuse, another team who's really turned it on late. Yeah,
another team that plays a similar way and probably has a little more skill. So. We have to be a lot better in all those areas. We got to play quicker. We got to be harder. We have to be engaged physically. I thought they won the physical battles last night, and they outworked us in a lot of areas and outcompeted us. And if we're not better in those areas, it's going to be a tough night.
The Syracuse Crunch in town tonight, and the team got off to a bit of a slow start, especially for their standards, after heading to the Calder Cup final last year and capturing the Eastern Conference Championship. And Coach said after some goaltending, they've really turned it around.
Yeah, another team that plays a similar way and probably has a little more skill. So, we have to be a lot better in all those areas. We got to play quicker. We got to be harder. We have to be engaged physically. I thought they won the physical battles last night, and they outworked us in a lot of areas and outcompeted us. And if we're not better in those areas, it's going to be a tough night.
Speaking of goaltending, last night at about 6:30, as the teams were just about to head out to warm-ups, the New Jersey Devils trading defenseman Dalton Proud, who actually met Binghamton in Bridgeport, and he was scheduled to play in that game. They traded him to the Calgary organization in exchange for goaltender Eddie Lack. Coach says it's good to have some NHL experience in the organization now, and Lack is happy to come to Binghamton and excited to start playing.
Well, we'll make a decision on the goaltending when he gets here, but he'll be in for Tuesday's practice. And this is just a situation where the young guys haven't handled this really great, and it's not on them. They're young. It's about getting a good, an experienced depth guy, not only here, but third guy in the organization. And I think if you look at the big picture here, this is about the organization as a whole. And we'll have three goalies here, but we'll have to make a decision once Eddie gets here as far as who's going to stay. And now it gives us a position where we can maybe rotate Ken or Mackenzie and make sure they get playing time in the East Coast League and kind of ease them in to this situation. As so far this season it hasn't gone well, and they're young guys, and it's part of development. But from the other side of it, like I said, it gives us a solid guy with NHL experience, not only here but as far as a third guy in the organization.
So Lack in New Jersey right now, and he won't be in town until Tuesday's practice with Binghamton. Hope you can come out to the arena tonight. We have a lot going on. Again, a special 6:05 face-off. Doors open at 5 p.m. right here at the arena. We're giving away Brewmopoly games. Yeah, you heard of Monopoly, but this is Brewmopoly. And we'll be giving away one each period, and you can sign up on the concourse. In addition, we have noisemakers to give away and our big money drop tonight, too. Tickets available, Ticketmaster outlets, or stop by the offices. You can even call if you don't want to head outside into the cold, 607-722-7367. If you can't come to the game and you want to tune in, we'll have it for you. A 5:45 pregame show on U.S. Country 96.9, 680 AM WINR, and the entire Devils radio network. New Year's Eve, it's going to be a blast. Hope you can come out to the arena tonight for another edition of Devils Game Day inside the Floyd Almains Veterans Memorial Arena in Binghamton. On Devils Vision, I'm Rob Lapolis.